Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspata Anashunvanno Divisi Dasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vajinivati Dhinam Vitriyavatu Vagdevyai Namaha Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddhajnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Jananim Saradam Devi Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme tayo sritva Pranamami muhurmuhu. Namah Shriyati Rajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Irime Guru Vipurvam Padavakya Pramanataha Vyakhyata Sarva Vedantaha Tanityam Pranatosmyaham Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badharayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantah Punah Punaha Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Iha ched avedid ata satyamasti nachediha avedid mahati vinashtihi. Upanishad gives a warning to the humanity having got human birth. If a person doesn't struggle to gain this spiritual knowledge, then his life is a waste of time. Mahati vinashtihi is the assertion. A person, one who knows the value of human life, will naturally be a spiritual seeker. Having gone through various types of experience, he will understand the futility of the small achievements. Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmano nirvedamayat. Having gone through various types of experiences, he will understand that nothing is going to make me a fulfilled one. No achievements in this creation can make me a fulfilled one. This will be the strong conviction of the spiritual seeker. So he is naturally going towards in search of something which cannot be attained, which can be my own swata siddha vastu, my own nature. Because anything is attained is going to be lost. So therefore, is there something which is nitya vastu? is the question of the spiritual seeker. In that process of questioning and searching for answer for this question, the spiritual seeker is expected to have qualification. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampattihi, it is called. Nearly 30 hours we are going through about the qualification required for the spiritual seeker. Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhi, Shatka, Sampatti is over. Today we will discuss about the Mumukshata. Mumuksha is the qualification for a spiritual seeker. The very search started because of Mumuksha. And in the previous classes we saw that Mumuksha is not a cultivated one. It is a natural one. And in fact, because of this Mumuksha alone, every pravritti and nivritti happens. Because I am not satisfied, because I want to get rid of this dissatisfaction, I am going for some other thing. Understand? If I am satisfied with balloon, I will not go for higher thing. So, the Mumuksha is very natural, universal, choiceless. Trying to be free from suffering is called Mumuksha. Mumuksha means in Sanskrit, Moktum Ichcha. Moktum Ichcha means from where you want to get mukti, from suffering. Initially from suffering, then from parichinnatvam, smallness, insignificancy, wants, inadequacy, apurnata it is called. From apurnata, everyone wants to get rid of. So it is very natural for every human being, a thinking human being. And it is universal also. Everyone wants something better than what they have already. Therefore only it is choiceless. Therefore only it is the basic force for all pravrittis and nivrittis. I am going towards what? Towards freedom. I am trying to get away from what? Away from the smallness, parichinnatvam, apurnata, suffering. So Mumuksha is there with everyone. And very samsara is because of Mumuksha only. Then why Shastra is asking Mumuksha as the important qualification for spiritual seeker? Here, the Mumuksha should be made as a Mumukshutvam. The Tvam is the very important aspect. That means he is established in that Mumukshutvam. So, how we convert this Mumuksha into Mumukshutvam? Everyone has Mumuksha. As I told you, everyone wants to get rid of suffering. But what is the problem with other people, worldly people, is they select one more thing which happen to be again Parichinnavastha. Having got married, he is not satisfied with married life, he goes for divorce. And in that divorce process, he is very much having Mumuksha to get rid of this particular life partner. But after that, he starts second innings. Understand? So, what will make a person to stop the very search itself is Mumukshutvam. What will make a person to stop going after again one more small vastu? Like an addict. If he is addict for cigarette, if he is given counseling, he gives up cigarette. But again he goes for some other addictive substance. Understand? So, the samsara is going because of Mumuksha only. But here the Shastra says samsara will stop only when you get Mumukshutvam. So because of Mumuksha only, he is trying all worldly methods to fulfill himself. Understand? Initially he tries all worldly methods. Beginning from changing his appearance, hairstyle, lipstick, so many methods. Then goes for education, gets job, then changes the job, gets big salary, then goes for family setup, then he wants to get rid of it. Like that, he got lot of problems in every attempt because of one mistake he has done, that he is trying to hold a parichinna vastu and at the same time he tries to get aparichinnatvam. He wants to get purnatvam by holding on a parichinna vastu. So, nasti akrita kritena is not the understanding of this person. Akritaha kritena nasti, he has not yet understood. I am not going to get purnatvam by holding on one more parichinna vastu. So naturally his mind comes towards the Bhagavan, Satsanga, and he becomes a religious person. After becoming religious person also, again he tries to hold on to parichinna vastu only. The Ishta Devata he tries to hold on is parichinna vastu. That is why all religious quarrels happen. My Ishta Devata is greater than any other form. It begins with a subtle idea that my Lord is great. Then it grows, my Lord alone is great. And no other God is in the world, as though many gods are there. So these fundamentalism, these religious violences, because of this again holding on to parichinna vastu in search of purnat. Then he becomes little sattvic, then he understands my God is having this form, but he has all forms also. Narayanaha is my Ishta Devata, but that Narayana is Sarvagataha. My Ishwaraha is Sarvagataha. That idea comes to him because of devotion to the Ishta Devata. The Ishta Devata himself blesses with this knowledge. Again, he wants to get what? Vaikunta praptihi, Kailasha praptihi, Salokya, Samipya, Sayujya, Sarshti. Like that, again holding on to parichinna vastu. Now you understand, in parichinna vastu, what are all there? Beginning from balloon to Vaikunta prapti. So getting this clarity that I don't need this also, because that also is subject to arrival and natural departure. So there is no guarantee for a person who has gone there and get moksha. There is no guarantee. Even if he is a personal assistant of Bhagavan Vishnu as Jaya and Vijaya, they had to come back again as Rakshasas, not even as devotees. So there is no guarantee. And some people are there, if I get vision, divine visions, then I become mukta, like that. That also under parichinna vastu only. Understood? So the mumukshutvam talked in Vedanta as the qualification to enter into Vedanta Vichara is greater than the desire for going to Vaikunta also. Now you understand? The mumuksha at the beginning stage and the mumuksha prescribed here has tremendous distance. A person has to cover entire distance. That's what Bhagavan Shankaracharya beautifully writes. Sarve hi lokaha karmachitaha eva. You go any world, up to Vaikunta you go. I have shared with you a poem written by Bhagavan Shankaracharya, Anatma Vigarhanam. Every line ends with Tatakkim. In that, he begins with worldly achievements, and last shloka is Shambhor lokam shashito va tatakkim, Vishnor lokam vikshito va tatakkim. You have become Ishvara of Kailasha. Because Bhagavan can give up that also. Because he knows, by giving up, I will not become Apurnaha. By giving up my Ishwaratva, I am not going to become Apurna. Bhagavan knows. So therefore, happily he will give Ishwaratvam. Even to Ravaneshwara, he has given Ishwaratvam. Ravaneshwaraha. The title he only gave. You went there and you ruled the Kailasha. Tatakya. So what? Vishnor lokam vikshito va tatakya. You had been to Vaikunta. Afterwards what? Vaikunta returned. Like FRCS. Foreign return. So the Mumukshutvam here must be understood as the final stage for knowledge. When this Mumukshutvam is there, the seeker will not accept even Brahma Padavi, even if it is given freely. Nachiketa Swami says, Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. Whose jivitam? Not mosquitoes or human beings' jivitam. Jivitam of even Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahma also alpameva. Thank you, keep it with yourself. So that was the condition of the spiritual seeker. He thinks here, sarve lokaha karmachitaha eva karmakritatvat anityaha. Na nityam kinjidasti iti abhiprayaha. Why karma phalam is not nitya vastu? Already you have seen that. Because karma is not nityam, therefore karma phalam also will not be nityam. Karma means an action. It should begin and it should end also. You cannot have an action without beginning or end. Not only that, karma has lots of taratamya. Adhikari, one who does this karma, in that taratamyam is there. Sankalpaha, whether it is sakama or nishkama or prayaschitta, all sankalpa is there. When we sadhus go there to temple and to try to do some sankalpa, Ishvara Prityartham, Viveka Vairagyartham, that doesn't come to the priest's mouth at all. Dhanam dhanyam bahuputra labham shatasamvatsaram, he says. Keeping the sadhu. So sankalpa. In sankalpa there is taratamyam. Then shraddha. In shraddha also there is a taratamyam. In shraddha also there is a taratamyam. When Kakasura was refused to get shelter under the Rama Astra, he was advised by his own father Brahmaji, go and surrender to Rama. So he came and surrendered to Rama. That is Kayika Sharanagati only, without Shraddha. Shraddha Virahitam Karma. When Vibhishana came and surrendered to Bhagavan Rama, with doubt whether he will accept me or not, because I am from opposite party. When Draupadi mother surrendered to Bhagavan, it was full of Shraddha. You understand now? Taratamyam means Shraddha. So in Shraddha also there is Taratamyam. And in Samagri, Samagri means puja items, ghee. In ghee itself, you will have varieties type of ghees. Actual ghee, so ghee, dalda ghee. So in Samagri, in Shraddha, in Sankalpa, in Adhikari, in every aspect of the karma, in karma all these are all involved. In every aspect of karma, there is Taratamyam. Therefore, the karma phalam also will have Taratamyam. Same puja, two people can do. One will get the benefit, another may not get benefit. Not only that, you will get opposite result also. Next one is, in karma phalam, it is bhavyam. Bhavya means what? Future. Successfully you have to die telling the Omkara mantra and meditating on your Ishta Devata to go to Vaikunta or Shivaloka or any lokas. You have to, death should be successful death. It cannot be in intensive care unit. You have to be very conscious about your passing away and you have to sit. Om ityudahridya. Bhagavan says in Gita, in 8th chapter. You have to die successfully. Then only Vaikunta Prapti. So it is Bhavyam. Because it is Bhavyam, it will have Gatihi, Surya Margaha. When it is have Gatihi, it will have Agatihi. தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க, போன மச்சான் திரும்பி வந்தான், போன மாமா திரும்பி வந்தார். And if you don't have the sankalpa to get benefit from there, even if you go, you will come back as you are. In Mahabharata, there was a Brahmana, his child is stolen as even the child is born. So that Brahmana comes and scolds Bhagavan Krishna. It happened in Dwaraka. Because of the Raja's adharma, I am getting all these problems, like that he scolds. Then Arjuna comes and stops him scolding. Hey, why you are scolding? He is Bhagavan. For you, he may be Bhagavan. For me, he is Adharmik Raja. Who is Adharmik Raja? Bhagavan Krishna is Adharmik Raja. Brahmana says. So many lies he has told, like that. Then what is your problem? Arjuna asked. As even my wife gives birth to my child, the child is stolen. Okay, don't worry. I will protect the child. When your wife gets labor pain, come and inform me. So he came and informed after a few months. Arjuna built a dome with arrows so that nobody can put their hand and take the child. But still the child absconded. While giving assurance, Arjuna told, if I could not save your child, I will enter into the fire. So he had to enter into the fire. While entering into the fire, you are circumambulating the fire. Then that time Krishna comes and asks, what Arjuna, what happened? Hey, all this while you are here only in the same palace, that fellow is scolding you, and I could not hear that scolding, and I came forward to protect your honor. Now you are inquiring as though you don't know anything. Then Krishna told, who asked you to give this promise? No, somehow because of love towards you, I gave this promise. Alright, I will protect you. Let us go to Vaikunta. He said, Vaikunta? Yes, yes. The child is in Vaikunta, I know that. So they were going to Vaikunta. This Brahmana also told, where you are running, both of you? No, Vaikunta we are going, and we are going to bring your child. Like this you cannot escape. I also will come with you. Like that he also joined. So all the three went to Vaikunta. There Vaikunta Natha was sitting there, and all the children, absconded children, 4 or 5 children are playing there. When Bhagavan Krishna and Arjuna made pranam to Vaikunta Natha, this fellow, this Brahmana, doesn't bother about Vaikunta at all. Did not bother about Bhagavan's presence also. And he was searching for his children. When he saw it, Hare, you people are here, like that, he went and hugged them. Then Krishna asked, why Bhagavan, why this? No, I want to see your beauty. You are going to so many lokas. I want to invite you to Vaikunta also. Therefore only I did this Leela. Lakshmi Devi was telling, your form is very nice, very beautiful, like that, I want to see you like that. This is a Leela, Bhagavan Leela. There is a teaching. What is the teaching? Even if you go to Vaikunta, if your Tatparyam is not there on Bhagavan, you will come back without getting anything. After they came back to Bhuloka. Mahabharata story. So it's all pramanam. Gati is there means agati is there. Then karma phalam can be categorized under 4 category only. Other than these 4 category, you cannot have any karma phalam. Bhagavan Shankaracharya beautifully writes in that commentary, Yasmat chaturvidham eva sarvam karma karyam Utpadyam, Apyam, Vikaryam, Samskaryam va. 4 types of karma phalam. Apyam, it is attainable. You can attain. Utpadyam, it can be producible. You can produce. Punya, you can produce. By karma, dharmic karma, you can produce punya. And you can attain Vaikunta. Vaikunta you cannot produce. Understood? Vaikunta, Swargaloka, Bhuloka, Srishti you cannot produce. But in that Srishti, if you want to go from one place to another place, you need a visa called Punyam that can be produced by your karma. Then, Samskarya, refinable. Your Deha. This Deha is not meant for so many subtle pleasures. It's all Pancha Bhautikam. At a time you want to see everything what happens in the world. There is a maja. See, when you have pleasure in seeing in TV screen that cricket play, one thing only you are seeing. You have pleasure, na? Suppose at a time, imagine, wherever cricket match happens in the world, that particular time, if you have the capacity to see, you'll have more pleasure. Or if you have the capacity to know the people's thinking, so you can handle them, you can mesmerize them. So power it is. For all those powers, this Deha is not suitable. So it can be refined, Samskaryam. Then fourth one is Vikarya. You can change the body also and go to some other loka and get another body, divine body. Samskarya means changing your mind capacity or indriyas capacity. Vikarya means complete change. Understood? Complete change. Only these 4 results can be possible by any karma. And all these are subject to modification. Therefore only it is not useful for the spiritual seeker. Because what is his search? I want something. I want something which is not subject to any of these things. Aham cha nityene, amrutene, abhayene, kutastene, achalene, dhruvene, arthena, arthi. What you are searching for? Somebody asks. This spiritual seeker will tell, I want something which is nityam, which is amrutam, source of all happiness. Abhayam. Bhaya means what? Separation creates bhaya. Bhaya is always because of imagination of future separation. Marana bhaya, they call it. That means what? Imagination of future separation from the body is marana bhaya. So, abhayena, kutastena, that which cannot be shaken. What attained cannot be shaken. Here, Jaya Vijaya's attainment has been shaken by just one statement from the mouth of Sanakadi Rishis. What they did? They did their duty. They are security guard of the Bhagavan. So always security guard will be suspicious, keeping the safety and comfort of the master. They will be suspicious. So they will not allow anyone without permission. So they asked, do you get permission? Who are you? Like that they asked. For that they got this punishment. So it is not kutastham. It is chalam. Then achalena dhruvena arthena. Is there anything which cannot be shaken by the situation or any other person? Indra Padavi can be shaken by anyone. That is why Indra gets always fear. Even sadhus, when sadhus do tapasya, Indra gets fear. That's why sadhus say, Abhayam Dattam Swaha. While taking sannyasa, sadhus give Abhaya Pradhanam. To whom you know? Even to Indra. Don't worry, I am not going to be your competitor. I am not doing tapasya for your chair. So that's why Indra disturbs anybody who does tapasya. Whether it is Vishwamitra ji did tapasya for what? Certainly not for Indra Padavi. Correct? Why he disturbed? He wanted to have a Brahmanatva. Kama Krodha Jayaha he wanted. That's all. Because he was defeated by his Krodha, by Vasishta. Because Vasishta Rishi did not have anger. So, Dik Kshatriya Bhalam, like that he understood what Kshatriya Bhala it is, nothing. Bhalam to Brahmanatvam, like that he decided. So he renounced his emperorhood and went for tapasya. But alarm bell rings to Indra. So here the Shastra which talks is, are you in requirement of this entity, then please enter to Vedanta Vichara. Otherwise, don't do Vedanta Vichara. It will be a time pass in online class and you can take nice notes and you can give lectures also. If you want to get benefit from Shastra Pramanam, this Mumukshutvam must be there. This you find in Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna's beautiful life. Within 4 years of tapasya, he had vision of the mother. Then he wanted to try how many forms are there of the mother. So he enjoyed the divine presence in many forms. But there the spiritual journey doesn't end. Because every time he has to beg to the divine. Darshan Dav, Darshan Dav, Darshan Dav. Please give your darshan. Then darshan happens. Afterwards he should be happy. Darshan disappeared. Darshan disappeared. Oh mother, where you went? I am not able to. Again cry. Before is for darshan. After darshan, for what? The cry is one more darshan. So cry doesn't end. So Divine Mother herself wants to teach the humanity, the Shastra Vakyam. Your spiritual journey doesn't end with divine darshan. Whether your eyes closed or eyes opened. Both darshan Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna had. With closed eyes, with opened eyes. He runs towards a scavenger mother and bows down to her, telling that, oh Mother Kali, you have given darshan in this form. That means what? Open eye darshan. And as a small girl, mother comes and he helps Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna in plucking the flowers for puja. There also he sees that small girl also. But the cry did not stop. When this cry stopped, so Divine Mother sends Totapuri Maharaj. There, when Totapuri Maharaj says, I want to give sannyasa. I want to give sannyasa means what? I want to give this Vedantic teaching to you, for which sannyasa is a prerequisite, and I am convinced by seeing you in my inner mind, there is a genuine urge to me to accept you as my disciple. Will you take sannyas? So Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna replies, I will ask my mummy and come. Mummy? I thought he has a qualification, sadhana chaturthi sampatti. If a person has sadhana chaturthi sampatti, how can he tell that I will ask my mother? But he goes to Divine Mother's temple. Oh, Divine Mother is mummy. Okay. So he came back. Mother says, yes, because of my sankalpa only he has come. Accept him as your guru and go for Vedanta Marga. That time, another mother who was accepted as guru by Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna was there. What is her name? Bhairavi Brahmani. She says, don't go. Your bhakti will be disturbed. Vedanta says, if bhakti is going to be disturbed, let it get destroyed. Disturbed bhakti means what for? Everyone has disturbed bhakti only. That's why they change the deity, they change the puja methods, all disturbed method. Bhakti means what? Love. If love is disturbed means it should be disturbed and destroyed. Because it's a fake love. But in spite of her warning, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna goes for sannyasa without anybody's knowledge. 3 days he was absconded. Then he was given sannyasa. After given sannyasa, he was taught this grand proposition, Tattvamasi. Then he was asked to own up that in his inner mind. Then that time Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, no, I could cut all forms and all attachments towards everything by Vairagya, sword of Vairagya. But I am not able to cut Mother Kali. So Gurudev says, Tatapuri Maharaj says, what? Mother Kali? You have to cut that also. No, it is not possible for me. Then he helps. Why this Leela in Bhagavan's Charitra? This is the teaching. He wants to demonstrate this teaching. One day should come in your life wherein you have to get away from all types of Nama Rupa. Achalene, Dhruvene, Kutastene, Artena, Arti Aham. Whatever is Anityam, even becoming a Brahma Padavi, that also Anitya. Because Brahmaji's lifetime is mentioned. 2000 Chatur Yugas is 1 day for Brahmaji, like that 360 days, like that 1 year, like that 100 years. So counting is there. Kala Devata is still counting. And this is Brahma for this Brahmanda. So many Brahmandas are there, so many Brahmajis are there. So how can it be accepted as a grand achievement? This is the understanding of the spiritual seeker, which is their prerequisite for Vedanta Vichara. Ataha, conclusion, a very important conclusion. Ataha kim krutena karmana ayasa bahulena anartha sadhanena. Bhagavan Shankaracharya talks about Vaikunta Padavi as anartha sadhana. Understand? Going to Vaikunta as anartha sadhana. Talking to Bhagavan directly face to face as anartha sadhana. Anartha sadhana means dukkha sadhana. Anartha means dukkha. Dukkha sadhana. What is dukkha sadhana? Going to Vaikunta, getting all these Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, all these Padavis. Getting Brahma Padavi is dukkha sadhana. How? So many examples are there. How Brahmaji got into trouble. Madhu, Kaitapa, so many people troubled him. Understood? And he got humiliated even in Krishna Avatara. So dukkha sadhanam. What is dukkha sadhanam? Getting the topmost result which is prescribed in the religious text of our Sanatana Dharma. When that itself is dukkha sadhanam, what to talk about Indra Padavi? What to talk about worldly so-called achievements? In the previous class, I quoted one prayer of a Vritrasura. Nana kaprishtam nacha parameshyam na sarvabhaumam na rasadhipatyam na yoga siddhim apunarbhavam va. Apunarbhavam means Vaikunta Prapti. Punaha na bhavam. After going there, generally you may get knowledge if you want to. If you want to be a bhakta, you can be a bhakta continuously. How much time? As long as pralaya happens. At least Bhagavan will ask you, hey, do you like to have knowledge now? No, Bhagavan, I want to have Padaseva only. I don't want to become a sugar. I want to eat sugar. All right, given time. But unfortunately or fortunately, you are already that sugar. There is nothing called going to be a becoming. You are not going to become a Nitya Vastu or Purna Vastu. You are already Nitya Vastu, Purna Vastu, as long as you don't want to claim it. Shastra says, Dirgha Ishman Bhava. Dirgha Ishman Bhava means what? Live long. How much long? As long as Vaikunta Pati lives. in this pralaya, in this srishti, so long you also live. What is the difference between Vaikuntapati and you? Vaikuntapati knows drama will be over one day. Entire srishti will be over one day. Still I will exist as Satyavastu. He knows. Unfortunately, you don't know that fact. Like Krishna Avatara, Bhagavan knows that. Name partasti kartavyam trishulokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam varte eva cha karma. I have nothing to achieve. Still I do all my responsibilities for Loka Sangraha. But Uddhava Swami was thinking that Bhagavan will be always with me. I can go on because from the age of 5 he was with Bhagavan. So he was enjoying Bhagavad Leela. When suddenly Bhagavan decides to quit the particular form, he was shaken to his existence. He says, what? You are going away? Where? No, Devatas are asked me to come to Vaikuntha. Take me also. No. All the while Uddhava Swami, more than 100 years he was living with Bhagavan Krishna. Never opened anything. Because he was enjoying Bhagavad Leela. He was enjoying Dvaidam. Bhakta status. Alright, continue. But when he was shaken due to the imaginary separation of the Lord. Separation is never going to be the factual one with regard to any one of us. Bhagavan can never be away from us if he is a Bhagavan. That's what Shastra says. If it is something Nityam, it must be available always, here and now. How can he be separated? Separation is not in the form of Desha, Kala or Vastu Parichinnatvam. Separation is because of your Ajnana. So when Uddhava Swami was enjoying his status of being Bhakta, Bhagavan say allowed. But when he says, no, I will continue this Bhakta status, then he says, come, Uddhava, please come and sit. Because you are a devotee, I am going to give this gift of knowledge. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam. Bhagavan's assurance. So, when Shankaracharya says even Vaikuntha Loka Prapti or Brahma Padavi is anityam, that doesn't mean it is useless. It is useful. Useful in what? Useful in getting knowledge that this also is useless. Because even after coming here also, I am subject to shapas. Jaya Vijay. That's why when they are given option, whether you want to be a devotee and enjoy this devotee status in 100 janmas, or you want to be enemy of Lord and suffer 3 janmas. They have chosen 3 janma option. So therefore, when Bhagavan Shankaracharya or Vedanta insists that this is also useless, that doesn't mean that it is completely useless. You can never surpass the Ishvara, you can never surpass the devotional practices. But you should be always aware there is one more level also. That's what Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say in gospel, aage badho. Go forward. In every step, you will have new things, valuable things. As even the woodcutter goes inside the forest, initially he finds sandalwood tree, valuable. But still there is a valuable entity. Then he goes and finds silver mine. Then he goes further and finds golden mine. Suppose if that person stops there only, he will be naturally wealthy, but not completely wealthy. Understood? So again he goes, he may get diamond mine. So this example Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. So don't stop anywhere. And that stoppage cannot be even Vaikuntha Padavi. Because our Shastra always takes the topmost one and tell this itself is like this, means you imagine whatever you have. So people are proud about their small status in the small time life. Imagine the time of the Srishti. In that 5-year chief minister post, MLA post, local panchayat leader post, even after becoming a sannyasi, sadhu, when he is given an opportunity to service in the ashrama, cashier post, manager post, secretary post, what an ignorance. So the spiritual seeker is a person highly refined mind. The refinement happens not only in his personality, it happens in his perception also. Initially, the child thinks that by having balloon, I will be happy. Okay. As even the child grows, the child's physical personality also grows. But perception also grows. What perception? Perceiving the source of happiness differs from balloon to toys. So this is not the thing which I wanted. This is not the thing which I wanted. This is not the thing which I wanted. Then only he goes in search of Abhayam, Shivam, Akritam, Nityam Padam. He goes for Abhaya Padam, can never be lost. Nitya Padam, cannot be attained. Nitya means what? That cannot be attained. Because whatever attained is Anitya. Shivam, Mangala Kritam. Any achievement in our life, whether it is human life or Devata life, Sadhu life or Bhakta life or Yogi life, any achievement is mixed with suffering. Any achievement. So therefore, it is not Mangalam, it is Amangalam also. It appears as though Mangalam. When a person loves a girl and marries, he says, Mangalam Tandunanene. Mangalyam Tandunanene. Then afterwards, it becomes Amangalam. When a mother gets a child, she feels it is Mangalam. Then afterwards she says, oh Bhagavan, why you gave this child? If the child is good child also, she cries. If the child is bad child also, she cries. Kausalya Devi got good child. Whether Kausalya Devi cried or not. Please tell. Kekasi got bad child. Ravana. Whether she cried or not. So, no padam is Mangalam padam. So, Akritam, therefore Nityam, therefore Abhayam, therefore Mangalam padam. Is there anything? That is the question in the mind of the spiritual seeker. So he has negated up to Brahma Padavi, then what is there? Having negated up to Brahma Padavi, the seeker asks something which is not come within the bracket, within the finitude of Desha, Kala, Vastu, Parichinnat. Anyatra Dharmat, Anyatra Adharmat, Anyatra Asmat, Krita Kritat. Anyatra bhutascha bhavyascha yat tat pashyasi tad vada. That is the search. Nachiketa Swami represents the spiritual seeker which is mentioned in this scripture. So he says, I know up to Brahma Padavi, these are all within Dharma Adharma only. Is there anything beyond Dharma and Adharma? Anyatra asma krita krita. Is there anything beyond effort and result? Karya Karana Sambandha is there. Everything, for everything, Karya Karana Sambandha is there. Is there anything beyond Karya Karana Sambandha? Is there anything which is beyond all the 3 times of period? Is there anything? Yat tat pashyasi tad vada. See, that is the Shraddha. I know you know. I know that you know that entity. Vada. Please tell me. That is the boon. No. These are all problematic paths. This getting this knowledge is not a joke. Devairatrapi vichikitsitam pura. Even Devatas failed to understand all these things. Don't ask. That is why I ask. Tasmad anyad varam nachiketa vrinite. Therefore he says. Therefore, Shobhava Matyasya Danta Kaitat Sarvendriyanam Jarayanti Tejaha Api Sarvam Jivitam Alpameva Tavaiva Vaha Tavanutya Na Vityena Tarpaniyo Manushyaha. Like that, he gives lot of logical conclusions, his understanding, his perception. Therefore, not childish way, I am refusing all these things. I have gone through all these transformations. Now you understand, spiritual journey is transformation of personality. So here the spiritual seeker is expected to have this transformation in his mind, in his perception. So naturally he will be a man of sattva guna, a man of devotion, a man of all responsibilities, a sadhu. Sadhu means what? The good. Sadhu means what? The good. Nowadays they say good sadhu. Are, sadhu means good only. Sadhu vesha can be bad, but sadhu means good only. It is like tanda cool drink. Are, tanda means cool only. Tanda means Hindi word for cool. So this person is a highly matured person. Getting this maturity is the purpose of our all sadhanas. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say a beautiful anecdote. A disciple went to Guru and asked, when can I get this knowledge? So the Guru took him to the pond and put him inside the waters. When the disciple was shouting, Arey, I am going to die, I am going to die. Then after bringing out him, the Guru asked, if Brahma Padavi is given to you, will you accept? For what? To lose your prana, if Brahma Padavi is given to you, will you accept? The disciple says, what question it is? After losing my prana, where I am to enjoy the Brahma Padavi? I don't need anything. I want only prana. When search is like this, then you are qualified. As even we hear all these things, in our mind, we will understand at what level we are. We need not tell others. But this is the maturity expected of. Swamiji used to tell one more anecdote. When disciple asked the same question, when I will get freedom from samsara? So the Guru ran and hugged the tree. Then the Guru was shouting, hey, relieve me, relieve me. Then student was worrying. Shishya thought maybe caught by somebody. So he was trying to relieve, but Guru is holding that. Then afterwards Shishya understood. Guru himself is holding it. So where is the question of relief? Then Shishya told, you are holding it, at the same time you are asking me to relieve. What nonsense, contradictory things. Guru told, this only you also do. Everyone wants moksha, but everyone wants to hug finite. Everyone wants moksha. Simultaneously, they want to have attachment to finite things. Understand? So Shastra is very particular about this qualification, about this transformation of the personality, inner personality. So getting Viveka, Vairagyam, Shamadhi, Shatka Sampattihi, and finally Mumukshutvam, intense desire for knowledge. Otherwise, he will be one more trip. Suppose if he doesn't have the clarity that by knowledge alone I will get what I require, he will go for again one more sadhana. Then he will expect the result for his sadhana. Again one more trip only. So converting oneself from this seeker of freedom to the seeker of knowledge is the very important thing. A seeker of freedom can be in samsara always. Please understand. A seeker of freedom can be in samsara always, eternally, because he doesn't know what is the meaning of it. Like a person who wants to get rid of his wife can be again subject to one more family. Understood? So he will change the sadhanas, go on change the sadhanas, Ishta Devatas, Janma after Janma. Maybe not in one Janma. Janma after Janma, you will go on change the sadhanas. With the idea, by getting it, I will get freedom. By getting it, I will get freedom. Though this idea, Hetu Phala Aveshaha. Hetu Phala Avesha is there. Gaudapadacharya says in Karika. This Hetu Phala Avesha should stop. And he should ask himself, is there something which cannot be attained by any sadhana? Is there something which is siddha vastu, not sadhya vastu? Through sadhana you attain sadhyam. Is there anything siddha vastu? That's what here in Nachiketa Swami's question, anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kritat kritat, krita akritat. Krita means what? Result. Krita kritat. Anyatra bhutascha bhavyascha. Yattat pashyasi tadvad. What is the answer, you know? Tattvamasi Nachiketas. What is the answer? Tattvamasi. You are that entity who is aware of all these arrival and departures, who is aware of all these efforts and results, who is aware of all this dissatisfaction, who is aware of search for fulfillment. You are that. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam. That is the answer in Kathopanishad. Like that, questions are beautiful questions. And answer also is very beautiful. But to ask this question, one should be really qualified. And this qualification is converting oneself from this seeker of freedom to the seeker of knowledge is the very important thing. The most beautiful thing if we get in this life itself. Because next that only 1 hour time or half an hour time or 1 minute time. Muchikunda Swami was asked, how much time you require to get moksha? 1 moment, he told. 1 moment they gave him. So he sat and remembered this fact, gave up his body. So knowledge is gained 1 moment. But jnana yogyata requires janma after janma. What is the jnana yogyata? Sadhana chatushtaya sampattihi. Vivekaha, Vairagyam, Samadhi, Shatka Sampatti, and Mumukshaa. Now, our focus must be in getting Jnana Yogyata than getting knowledge. What is the glimpse of the knowledge? We already got it. What is the glimpse of the knowledge? There is nothing second entity. You are that entity which you are searching for. Does it make any sense for us so far? Very first class itself, Tattvamasi is told. Does it make any sense? But if it is told to Nachiketa Swami, it has a sense. For us, it doesn't make any sense. Same samsaric thought, same samsaric routine, same samsaric way of life. So, all our effort must be to get this jnana yogyata. How to get this jnana yogyata? Bhagavan Krishna deals in Gita. 3 things you practice, you will get this jnana yogyata. You practice devotion, you practice character building, then you practice karma yoga, fulfilling your own responsibilities with spiritual attitude. 3 things. Devotion to me, manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Ishvara sarvabhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarudani mayaya tameva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena bharata. So, surrender to the Lord, devotion to the Lord. Then, That doesn't give license for us to live a licentious life. I have surrendered. Like Girish Ghosh thought, I have given vakalat, so I can do anything. Then afterwards he understood he cannot do anything. So a Sharanagata cannot live a licentious life. So he has to change his character one by one. Get rid of force of Kama and Krodha. So change of character, our inner personality. Daivi Sampat it is called. Daivi Sampat. Then third one is fulfilling our own responsibilities. With spiritual attitude, karma is certainly a cause for bondage. The very same karma should be used for the Jnana Yogyata Praptihi and ultimately the cause for freedom. So, how we have to prepare ourselves, we will see in the next classes. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे मोक्षदायिके शारदे शारदे मोक्षदायिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे पार्वती भगवती भक्तिदायिके पार्वती भगवती भक्तिदायिके परमहंस रामकृष्ण पाद पूजिते परमहंस रामकृष्ण पाद पूजिते शारदे शारदे शारदाम्बिके शारदे शारदे शारदाम्बिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे मोक्षदायिके शारदे शारदे मोक्षदायिके भक्तिदायिके भक्तिदायिके ज्ञानदायिके ज्ञानदायिके मोक्षदायिके मोक्षदायिके शारदाम्बिके शारदाम्बिके शारदे शारदे शारदाम्बिके शारदे शारदे शारदाम्बिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे शारदे ज्ञानदायिके शारदे ಮೋಕ್ಷದಾಯಿಕೆ ಮೋಕ್ಷದಾಯಿಕೆ ಶಾರದಾಂಬಿಕೆ ಶಾರದಾಂಬಿಕೆ